Hi guys, welcome back to Those Guys Podcast, episode 3. Here with you is me, Shreddie, and
DonnieK.
East along here, or East for short.
And here we're back to talking about stuff.
Whatever. So how was you guys' Christmas? We're in 2018, boys.
I know, a whole new fresh year.
We made it. We made it 1 year.
Yay! I think we started like in the middle of last summer.
Yes, we did.
This is some good progress.
Great progress. Our first episode got uploaded, I think, towards October, I believe.
Assuming that we follow the same trend, this recording of, let's see, January 11th will come up on, March of 11th?
Yes.
March 13th?
That seems to be the rate that we put up stuff.
Yes, we do.
But we make sure that we get that audio quality pristine and that artwork as picture perfect as it can be.
Yes, yes, indeed. So what have you guys been up to?
I had relatives over, so for once, you're not the one who's going to be talking about family.
I mean,
Yes.
I could too. My grandma's right over there.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Yes, we have relatives over too.
Okay. Well, I'm the only one that I guess didn't have relatives over, except it was just mutual family for the
I
holidays.
thought you just hung out in Vegas with the relatives.
That was Thanksgiving, dude.
Oh.
So we went to, and I wanted to walk the strip, and then I realized we can't walk the strip. But yeah, it was it was. I wish we could have done more over there. But
What do you mean you couldn't walk the strip?
Because
Did
no
they
one
just have it blocked off with like caution tape, like someone died, and you're like, no, you can't walk the strip today.
Oh.
Go home, go back to your hotel, and go gamble some more.
Well, I mean, the hotel we were staying at was a Hampton Inn. We weren't staying at no like circus.
Oh,
or
you
anything.
weren't at the strip?
Yeah, we were just next to it.
Oh, okay.
We were literally next to the strip.
You know they have a drag racing strip there that
That's-
you could like test drive like Lamborghinis and stuff.
Oh, dude, can I drift in Lamborghinis? Oh,
Not in a if you could do it in a straight line, that's impressive, but more like a drag strip, so it's all straight away.
It just shows you how much Initial D I've been watching since the last podcast.
Right on.
Because all I can hear now is just Eurobeat in my ears every time I want to drive.
I mean, I guess that's cool. I just decided I'm going to listen to old stuff from the early 2000s, so like Drago Studente and, no, that one's not from the early 2000s, but Lou Bega's Mambo Number 5.
Oh, that is some classic stuff.
Yes.
Wow, I'm not familiar with anything. My taste in the 2000s would have been super different.
I know which one you're talking about, though. That was like on Disney XD all the time.
Yes.
Damn.
on the radio that they had on like 1100 a.m.
Oh, okay. That shows what kind of family I was a part of. I was a rap hip hop family or a Nickelodeon people. We didn't watch New York Disney channels and stuff.
When I went looking for that song on YouTube, I ended up finding Lou Bega's Sweet Like Cola, and it apparently was published in 2017, so I was surprised he's still up and about.
Well, that's good. He's not dead.
I liked that song for some reason. I was just blasting
I heard
it out
that
my,
one.
My room. That was kind of fun.
Can't remember what it sounds like.
I mean, I was listening to Eurobeat while you were playing that song. But yeah, no, just any fun gifts you guys got for Christmas or anything like that?
Magic rocks.
Do they work?
I don't know.
Tell
Are
me-
they like magic beans that you put them in the ground and they
No,
grow?
I need to charge them at the next full moon.
Oh my good.
Magic rocks, I see.
Can they levitate and
Can-
can you like throw them at like people you hate?
I wish.
Oh,
Well,
Are they like voodoo rocks?
uh,
No.
no,
Okay.
it's one of those new age things where it's like, oh yeah, no, these rocks and crystals do whatever and psionic waves and whatnot. So,
So they
I'm like,
heal you?
Yeah, I guess.
So you can only wait till the full moon. So if you get sick on like the
You need-
beginning of a
They
of
need to
moon
be
cycle,
charged and cleansed.
but then you can't even use them when you get sick.
So what I'm imagining is it's like an earth.
Because like I have to wait for my stones to charge.
You'd be the weirdest earthbender ever because apparently you have seismic rocks that only charge on the full moon. What is this?
What happens during the full moon in Avatar? Like the
water.
So
tribe gets-
Waterbenders get like just a overall buff.
And then this is why water is better than rock and it's super effective in
Oh
Pokemon.
my goodness! What do you bring your Pokemon logic to
You always gotta go back to
Avatar?
Pokemon.
Oh my goodness!
When we had Matt running outside with red, what's that?
It's a Pokégo hat I got from Expo.
Yeah, and he was like running outside, like when he was going to get the keyboard to give to
Valor.
Shreddie.
That's Valor. He started running out there, and they're like, "Oh, looks like a Pokemon trainer."
Look, he's
Catch
about
some stuff.
to be
Which
like Pokemon
actually, when taking my relatives about, they're from Australia and first time here in the U.S., so it's like,
them.
gonna check out Hollywood. Oh, it's a bright day, gonna go wear something, protect my head, grab the Pokégo trucker hat that I got from Expo. And then I got all the compliments about how cool my cosplay was.
See, the Pokemon kid cosplay is always a go-to.
Have you seen that one video called The Ultimate Otaku Teacher?
No, is it anything like Anime Pro?
No, it's like an otaku trucker. Like it's like an animation about an otaku
Does
trucker.
he drive his truck and he delivers weeboo gifts?
Yeah, he's
and
like and
deliveries. He's the guy who delivers your figures to your house.
He's like if Hank Hill went full weeb and decided to like go on a
So
journey.
it's like the South has been introduced to anime, and the first one was a trucker, and he saw the way.
Yeah.
He's done with those the hula girls that sit on the. Yeah. He switched it up to upgraded his waifu.
yeah. Well, what happened was like he
I
was
sell
driving
anime and anime product.
Dude, you have like
I know it's anime and anime accessories.
You have like the best Hank Hill voice.
So basically, how did he come across it for the first time? He saw it on a billboards, like the South version of Anime Expo, like Yeehaw County Expo.
Just go. The only one I know that's in the South is Anime Weekend Atlanta.
So that's the one he went to. He was on his delivery. He's delivering milk or something, and then found like a figure on the road, and it was a prophecy.
Yeah, apparently.
And then he put it in his car, and then that's where it all started.
Just stuck it on.
So what does he do?
So basically, he was just describing like in a full trucker accent about I'm here at SakuraCon with my waifus and make sure I don't get. Make sure no Oni-chans.
So he's got the accent too.
I like anime.
Yeah.
My waifu's better than your waifu.
And then like his friend gives him a call. He's like, "Anime? Is that Chinese cartoons?" And then he's
so
like,
does he respect the anime, or does he just?
He respects it. Like he has like an Ash Ketchum hat, and then he's like, "My truck will pierce the highways."
So does he do it from his ham radio inside his car as he delivers, or does he just sit around like us?
He's driving. He's on a truck.
Oh, that's so cool.
He's on the lonely road. And
see, that's where it gets good. He's on the lonely road and seeing like roadkill is like, in times like these when I remember that life is just life and death, I always go back to my animes.
Yeah, my Hatsune Miku.
I don't know what does he say what his favorite waifu is, or does he just not have one?
I think he has just a generic one that you
Turn 4, senpai.
Senpai, over.
Senpai.
What's going on over there?
No, it's
unpacking this Miku figure. It is damn awesome. Over.
The sequel to that episode is he gets in a fight with a bunch of furries because he ran out of gas. And then
what?
He fights the furry.
Double checking. What is this again?
It's called The Ultimate Otaku Trucker. I said teacher.
It's just too much.
Hey
there.
How's everything?
Good.
How's the dentist appointment go, son?
Pretty good. I have no cavities, but they want to take out a tooth at some point because I have a tooth that was like really like, you know, like you have baby teeth, but then they don't actually have another tooth to grow from underneath it.
Oh,
that's what I have. So then they built on top of that. But now they were like, okay, let's see how long this lasts. But it's lasted almost like 10 or 13 years of my life.
Oh, is that the one they built up and you were sweating like bullets?
No. Oh, yeah. It pretty much was like the worst thing ever because they had you like on partial anesthesia and they're just built.
Work at all.
No.
I can feel every single thing even if they give me the best shot in the world.
It works.
Still feel it. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna.
It's numb. It's like I don't know whose teeth are numb, yours or mine, but.
So then
Give me another shot.
they're gonna refer me to something else. So it's all good. Everything else is great.
One of the surgeon.
Yeah.
They just pop it out in a second.
Yeah. I'm sure they're just gonna do a 2-for-1, both the wisdom teeth and this one, and give me a nice implant. So I don't know. I can make the most use out of it and put something inside that implant, like a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth.
Dude,
Put a hotspot.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds great.
I mean, I don't even know how that even works.
teeth hotspots, man. It just
Dude,
connects to your local
so I just go
server.
to an engineer's like, yeah, can you make this implant also Bluetooth accessible?
Do the old school thing of just like having a metal tooth and then pick up radio waves and not sure if you're hearing voices because of the radio waves or because you're losing it.
So this is a chance to improve my life, you're saying?
And you can charge people for your tooth hotspot too. Can you imagine how much money you'd be making?
Yeah, no, I'm like on a desert island, so if you guys want to log on to Eddie's tooth Wi-Fi.
Literal Bluetooth, it glows with a blue LED.
This better be in the podcast. Is looking.
This is still staying in the podcast.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
down.
I'm keeping that in.
Oh man, so
Anyways, so Trucker Otaku is this a...
it's a Dorkly video.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure between that or if it was a webcomic.
No, it's a Dorkly video. They
Okay.
posted- yeah. So
But
ultimate.
it's not its own thing, though.
No, it's one of those like skits, those animated skits.
No,
yeah.
I thought it was an actual dude with his time spent doing ham radio.
You thought this was real?
I wish it was real.
No,
And then
it's
he pays for all his figures and stuff with the salary he makes as a trucker. And goes to conventions far and wide.
All he knows is that we're on the lone and open road.
I mean, if you want to watch something that's live action and like great, go look for 2 Kawaii for Comfort.
Oh my goodness, what's that about?
That sounds
Explain.
like some cringe experience.
It is.
Okay, then I was
no.
right.
No.
It's about 4 weebs piling into a car
Yeah.
and going to an anime con.
Oh man. Why? Why does that sound like a cringe fest? I can just see someone like 4 body pillows.
No,
like,
it's
next
not
to these
that.
dudes.
It's like each one is the epitome of like what geeks don't like about themselves.
Oh man.
So like example would be one of the guys is heavily inspired off of Chris Chan. And he's only going so that he can go play a Smash tournament.
Oh my goodness. Which, by the way, is a dumb way to go to a convention, is to play just for a Smash tournament, because they're not even like official tournaments. It's just
They're just added like
Yeah,
events.
well he's after the $20 prize money.
oh my god. No,
That
that's
sounds like a waste of time.
that's called you money match everybody, just like I do
I
at
mean,
Anime
you
Club.
could do that at anywhere.
Yeah.
And don't have to go to an anime convention to hustle.
Well, I remember when I was at Evo, like once like we were done playing Smash, because I was done. I just wanted to go explore what was at this fighting game con. It was like, this one guy next to me was like, "Hey, you want to like money match for it?" And I just won $20 off him. I'm like, "We're in Vegas, so it's technically gambling." You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I just won $20 off this guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
I mean, if you go to a 7-year-old's party and then gamble, I think that's where the line is drawn. You're like, so I'm at my kid's, my cousin's 13th birthday party and totally like stealing their lunch money through Smash.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
beat
yeah.
5 kids, get a quarter from each one. I got $1.25.
I'm gonna buy some gum when I go home.
yeah.
That sounds pathetic.
Oh man, it is pretty pathetic when people money match. Oh man, the Smash community has gotten to be dangerous.
I mean, it just seems like a really easy thing for a convention to do.
yeah, because
With like, just set up a few tables and a few monitors that they could pick up from like a Radio Shack
unless you have that one kid that shows up
or something, and then you make people pay to play a game that they could play at home.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's like that one kid that smells and goes.
Yeah,
It's
I stay away from that. I mean, it's cool because they have a bunch of different like consoles ready to start playing different tournaments, which is nice because I'm sure they do this at. I used to go to a card shop called 8 Ball,
Oh, nice. Yeah,
and
I know what you're talking
they
about.
would have tournaments with Yu-Gi-Oh, but they'd also, I guess, in the back somewhere have like a GameCube hooked up to do additional. So it's easy to just set up, and it's probably low cost to the con to even have that. So it's just a thing they have.
Yeah, I think. Well, not only that, Smash is the easiest game people can just jump in and play. But I'm just
Yeah.
like, after being
I
around
mean, if
the
they had
community
Kirby
for so
Air Ride
long-
as like
yes.
See, there I'd probably be like, okay, hold my beer. I'm gonna go kick all these kids' asses right now.
Yeah.
Are you sure that Smash wouldn't be replaced with what's that thing that you were telling me about? Jump dash or something like that?
What is it?
Jump kick?
Jump. Oh, dive kick.
Dive-
Dive kick.
Dive kick? What?
Okay, so apparently, the creators of this game said, "Oh, fighting games are too hard and complex. and with these combos and all this other stuff. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna make a fighting game where the only controller is 2 inputs: dive and kick.
That just makes it a specialty sport, I guess.
And then to even like throw this meme into like the deep end, they made an actual controller with 2 big buttons that just says dive and kick on it.
So if you got someone who played that like drum game where they hit the drums,
the taiko
drums, just put it on this drop kick or
dive kick.
It's like
Oh,
dive kick,
man,
kick,
I just-
dive kick, dive
No,
kick,
with
kick.
that sort of thing, if they ported it to the GameCube or the Wii, just using a Donkey Konga controller.
I mean that's going in style.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, speaking of GameCube controls, you can actually, I heard like the recent fervor with the Nintendo Switch. So if you had those GameCube like ports, you could technically use a GameCube controller to play on your Switch. So I'm just thinking about the Donkey Konga controller, and they port out the Switch, and I'm like, oh no, you can play dive kick on the go.
I mean that could work. I'm sure of it.
Oh man, speaking of games though, it's like
I've been gaming lots.
same here. I know you brought us your Super Nintendo. You
That
Super
was a
Nintendo.
gift I got from my brother, and I'm really thankful for it. It was a really good gift.
It's so cool because like I found there's inputs.
It's basically all the digital copies.
So I brought this with me if we're gonna play Street Fighter 2 on it.
You probably can.
Yeah,
It won't stop you.
It's the same connection for Street Fighter 2.
And when I hooked it up, I'm like, wait, is that a nunchuck controller adapter?
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, they probably didn't sell enough nunchucks, and then they just cut off the nunchuck part and started making SNES controllers.
Well, it's
to
because
start
like,
selling with them.
the inputs are like the Wii, so it's like it works with the classic controller. So that's why I brought like.
I thought it was
Wait a
cool because it introduced me to a bunch of games like Earthbound, Zelda, Link to the Past. I tried F-Zero for the first time, but I'm like, man, this sucks.
F-Zero's fun.
I know it is, but like I have the actual SNES cartridge, but no SNES. So I finally, it's just sitting there. I'm like, I know I want to play it at some point, but now I can finally play it. So it's good.
That's cool, man. Just
You guys are doing Nintendo things, and here I am ripping and tearing because I got Doom 2016.
I mean, that's
Dun.
that's a really good game. I mean, if my computer had a better processor, I'd probably download it. But I can't even play PUBG without it not deleting the trees.
Oh,
So I start the game and it gives you your character selection. I'm like, awesome. I'm like, and then they're like, choose your hair. And I'm like, okay. And it won't even load the hair in the loading screen. It's like, you can see the color, but it's just like a bunch of boxes.
Yeah.
I'm like, so this is what the developers see.
so apparently Doom is on the Switch though, Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But it's
More reason
but-
to go get a Switch now.
Yeah, but it only runs at 30 frames. I actually have the game on PS4, but my PS4 broke and I'm sad. I have to like call.
I'm kind of
Sony
in
when I
between
get
getting a PS4 or a Switch at this point. I like some of the new stuff that's coming up for Switch, and the portability thing is just what everyone's buying it for anyways.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I would say go get a Switch is
But,
only for
but portability, as an intelligent person, you get a GameCube.
Yeah,
Make it 2005
because
again.
they put a handle on it.
Yeah.
I know, you can carry it like a suitcase.
Yes, because they put a
Um,
handle on it.
But the SNES is really portable too, so it's kind of like up there with the Switch with like portability. I'm pretty
They're
happy about it.
They're only doing it because they can't figure out what to do with their classic game lineup, so they're just putting it on.
I mean, that makes sense.
which is cool.
It's a little bit expensive, but they're not really easily to be found.
Yeah,
I think a
which
lot of people are
Nintendo
buying
needs to
them.
make more.
No, they're gonna make a third version with a whole different setup of games to make more money.
I heard they're doing it with the original Game Boy, which
Oh my
scratches my head a little
Yeah,
bit.
no, why would
but-
you do that? Everyone has a Game Boy still. Who do you
Yeah.
think we are?
Who do you think we are? That is a good question.
Who do we think we are?
Not owning a Game Boy and spending $200 on a console we don't need.
Were you that one kid that bought a GameCube for Christmas? Then you're an idiot.
Yeah, we're still using your old stuff. Don't count us out yet. You stopped the production line on Game Boy games way too soon.
Have the consoles figured out VR headsets yet?
I mean, Switch will probably like now in 2019.
No,
Who
they're not
needs
using-
dual screens when you have the
The
VR.
And
do
then
they know the way?
and they'll start sponsoring it that way. They'll start bringing in Sega again and start advertising Sonic on Nintendo. Wait, how does that work? So Sega's own. What happened to Sega and Nintendo? I know there's some kind of.
They're buddies now. Sega just makes games now. They stopped making consoles because
The Dreamcast tanked.
Yeah, Dreamcast
The dream
tanked.
died.
When the Dreamcast was literally the best console, like the best swan song Sega could go out with because they had some good fighting games. Good.
Sega to Sanshiro.
Oh, dude, yes. That's how I advertised Orimono got you to DonnieK, by the way. Was that-
Using Sega to Sanshiro's like catchphrase. Or...
Well, no, because what happened was when DonnieK told you want to tell the story, or
So how, where do we
No,
want to take this?
you go ahead.
Are we gonna find the way, or are we gonna go to Orimonogatari? How do you want to take this?
I'm down.
I mean, like, just throwing it out there because I found it interesting on Twitter
Okay.
was that
We're going
the
with
Sonic
that.
the Hedgehog Twitter account posts this the meme of the tiny brain as it keeps on getting more and more ridiculous, and just synapses start firing off.
Seeing a
So
Knuckles meme.
yeah, seeing a Knuckles meme, and there's just a Ugandan Knuckles just hanging out on a tiny brain, becoming Knuckles the tank driver, respecting other players while having fun as Knuckles, actually donating to Ugandan charities.
What if this is actually what made Uganda like out of third world country status? Are they or no?
No, they're probably still in. Oh wow, I see.
But
it.
this is gonna upgrade them to second world country.
Second world country.
I have no idea. But I have no idea how Uganda's run right now. I saw something on Reddit of a Ugandan parliament kind of deal, but then they're fighting inside the building because the dictator wanted to extend their dictatorship through the bill, and everyone started fighting like WWE style.
Oh my god!
And apparently that's like how everyone handles things in Uganda. So I'm like, damn, why can't we do this here? We'd be done in like a day.
There's a brawl in Parliament.
Republican can't hold themselves.
Oh man,
they're all old people. We'll win.
I wonder if they'll brawl so hard they'll get sent to the stratosphere like Smash Brothers. I just want that now. Political Smash Brothers.
I mean, if they settle things with Smash in Congress, I think we get things more done.
Oh my god. Either way, it's.
Just imagine, okay, we're going to pass this bill, so...
Okay, final destination, no items, go.
50-50, I don't know, 100 people in Congress.
Oh, a multi-man melee?
Yeah, so that now that there's some use to actually becoming a Smash player.
So now I can just see the Democrats just 100-man melee Republicans all up the stratosphere. That's hilarious. Now I want that.
I mean,
Someone
and
make a
at the
meme
end
on
of the
that.
day, they'll be like live streaming it through Twitch. And now people are more interested in politics.
Yes.
But do they know the way though?
And so then we go to the next point. Do you know the way? I didn't think Knuckles was funny at any point in my life. I always thought of him as the red enchilada that sidekicks with the blue hedgehog.
but
You didn't know about the Knuckles rap?
But
Okay,
unlike
I know-
Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
He'd rather
not,
flex.
that's not funny.
And
But all I remember was Knuckles just being this dude who is really edgy and likes using his fist and fly around and go like this.
Yeah.
Well, all I know from the meme was because Ugandan Knuckles got it because some guy took this animator's like Knuckles that he made for a Sonic review and made a 3D model about it.
I think
and put
everyone loved
and
it.
put it on VR chat, and for some reason the Ugandans loved it so much that they decided to go.
I know
the way, the way.
That's one that has some kind of. It seems so weird how people catch on to things super fast, and that was something that like I was trying to avoid, like the Padaru.
Oh,
Chris-
Padaru. Oh.
I don't even know the song. That's how much I avoided
You
it.
mean the saber? Okay, fine.
I,
never mind.
I avoided that like the plague.
I mean,
'Cause
it wasn't bad. It
every time this page would, they committed themselves to publishing something every single day. I'm like, dudes, are you sure you want to live your life like this?
Well,
But then the Knuckles thing came around. I'm like, oh great, I gotta put on my hazmat suit and hide in my bunker for a little while longer. I thought Christmas was over and some good memes would come out.
But from what I'm hearing, it's the opening to I Legend. Or he just locks down the house and like cries himself to sleep in a bathtub while like you hear screaming outside and scratching on the walls.
That's the internet for you folks.
Yeah, so you're just gonna lock down your house.
You
and
either
then
are
cry
with
in the
them or
bathtub.
against them. You're inside with your bunker of like wholesome memes that are actually make sense, or you stay outside with the screeching and autistic.
I can pull a pretty good
the
Ugandan
pandering
accent. I'll be
outside.
fine.
And I don't want that. I want to be able to enjoy my memes without feeling like I.
Just putting it into perspective, it's just you with like an AR-15 just crying in a bathtub while
Exactly.
outside you hear.
Wait,
Do you know the way? Do
Yeah.
you know the way?
Exactly.
Spit on him.
Spit on him.
I learned everything in like 10 seconds.
Where's my queen?
That's the thing. These memes are really digestible. You'll learn exactly what this meme's about in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Like you don't need to read a book to understand memeonomics. You'll learn it in 5 minutes. So I watched a movie or some kind of thing. I'm like, oh crap! Now I'm watching this.
I can
might as well
imagine
learn.
Yeah.
a community college course on memology, and it would be in the subsection of marketing.
Marketing? How do
I'm not gonna lie. Arby's is doing a great job.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they
Whoever's
are.
there is getting a really big pay raise and tips.
Yeah, because like there are some straight weebs at Arby's, and I'm not a big fan of Arby's food, but like
You kind of want to buy Arby's now.
Yeah.
Like, I like Applebee's and well, actually, I don't.
I love how Jack in the
Wendy's.
Box.
Actually, I've been to Arby's. It is quite great.
Actually, you know what's so funny? I remember when Jack in the Box tried to capitalize on Arby's by doing their own dumb
Only
meme.
Arby's could do this.
It was so bad. Like they just what they
They're
did
like,
was
so
they
this
took-
is what kids like today? Okay, Hatsune Miku's.
No, it
We'll
wasn't
put them in
that.
a
I know Pizza Hut made a deal with Hatsune
yeah,
Miku.
they did. They had like a pizza box that you could open and it becomes your play stage. So they had a whole song made with Hatsune Miku, and you open your pizza box, so you eat your pizza, but then the top of the pizza box has like a code on it.
Yeah.
So it'd work with the app, and you'd have Hatsune Miku dancing on your pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
Yeah,
then-
you want a mobile
and it's like
concert?
and it's like a limited edition like pizza box that's all pink and blue, and like I'm like shit.
Oh.
Pizza Hut, why are you falling behind over here?
No, actually, if you want to, I remember because that's funny.
That would have sold me to buy more pizza.
No, that's funny. But Jack in the Box, I felt like did a poor man's version of a Final Fantasy 15 cover, except they're promoting their new churros, and I sent it to DonnieK, and it looks really bad.
I kind of want to see that.
Oh wait, that was official? I saw that art and I thought that was just some guy drawing being a weirdo.
No, that was officially put on Jack in the Box's thing to promote their churros.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
It's amazing how much people will go to lengths to get more money.
No, because it's like with Arby's, they're pretty good at you know.
Yeah, no, I like how they basically use the cardboard for their stuff, right? And
Yeah.
then they
Yeah.
make like whoever's there is like
artistic
they're like, oh,
genius.
artists don't make money after they leave college. Like, you watch me.
You watch
And
me,
then they
dang it.
basically use their art skills at a fast food restaurant where everyone thinks they'd end up at like
That's a
McDonald's.
dead end.
That's the dead end, but no, they made that their new beginning.
Oh yeah, see,
I
they're
kind of want to hear their backstory and who does that. Like, can we interview them and
I
say?
mean, like, they went to Expo, and their entire deal is, I'm going to take a picture of my random art and leave it somewhere, and you're going to see the picture and try to find it in the convention center?
no, yeah, they're really good at that. Like,
I mean,
man,
we have people looking for virtual Pokemon on Pokemon Go. At least make them look for something real, so they'll actually go look for a piece of cardboard in a convention. People will go out of their way to not better their lives, but to go look for some cardboard.
I mean, didn't you win a prize though if you found them all?
Probably
Or?
not. If the person's an artist, they have no money.
Oh man, I'm trying to look for the picture.
I'm waiting for an anime McDonald's.
I know they're
combination, just
There
because
is.
in their final days. They're they did.
Yeah,
They-
it's
they
it's
There was an anime McDonald's?
yeah, it's basically about like working at McDonald's. It's like
Okay.
it's like a very
They
sweet
got-
slice of life.
Which people did they get? A1, because A1 seems to be doing everyone's like
Yeah,
anime stuff.
A1's like the horror video of anime.
It's like, yeah, you want us to anime stuff? Sure, no problem.
Like here's a show. We got shows for you. No, but yeah, they did.
I kind of want them to. Okay, I'll come back to that. But
Yeah.
back to what you're saying. They basically like entice kids with this really good looking anime.
Getting a job.
Getting
your
a
first
job. It's like everything's great there. I'm like, no, I've heard horror stories from McDonald's and having to deal with a bunch of random
Everything's
people.
great in the McDonald's in Japan. Dang it, man.
I'm loving hamburgers.
Oh,
So
my-
basically, Japan's got everything, the new life cycle for McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and someday KFC, because I don't see KFC doing much lately. I don't think it's as good as it used to be.
Well, KFC does show up in anime, but it never shows up as KFC.
Well,
It's kind of like McDonald's.
I think the marketing teams at all these big businesses know they have to cater to this weeb crowd because that's who's buying their stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
After a con, they go straight to a McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, no, but no lie, no. Like, I'm pretty sure I would want to go to Arby's
So
more often.
I'm hoping that McDonald's on their deathbed day, where they're like, "Sir, we've hit $0 in our bank account and we have to close all our stores." Dear God, I guess we're gonna have to make an anime to bring people back, and then they hire like this best artist or whatever.
Yeah.
And it somehow works, and then they get back into the business.
Well, I thought McDonald's was always in the business. They cater to
I
everybody.
mean, we went
and
the other
everything.
day. We went that one time, and I realized how far McDonald's has fallen down the cracks.
I mean, like,
They're trying to
it's
make it like
super
a
expensive.
Arby, or they're trying to make it,
It
like
feels
an
like a
IHOP.
Starbucks.
Feels like an IHOP.
Yeah. No, but
like-
apparently they have that $1, $2, $3 menu at McDonald's.
I'm sure that the prices are still what keeps them alive, but their food isn't worth. Like, I bought a McMuffin for $5 I'm like, wow,
Would you
I will not buy this again.
Would you care if there was a Bishonen or Bishojo Ronald McDonald?
Oh my
I mean,
God.
they have that kind of
Wow.
comic. You know how they did it with Wendy's, KFC,
Smug
and
Wendy's.
Smug
Yeah.
Wendy. Like, they could take up that and go find the person who made that art and pay them big to add on to their marketing campaign.
I mean, I remember
so if
there's
they
a
did-
short video of like the Hamburglar Rises.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
That wasn't animated. That's just a guy going, "No, I need to get back in the business," and he puts on the hamburger suit.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we're going on like this great tangent about
Fast
and-
food
and marketing
crazy stuff.
and anime. Like,
Is it because we're hungry?
maybe we're at 31 minutes, but I'm gonna go back to my point. You know how they have that like, who killed Captain Ryan, Ugandan bad movie, and they're all in the helicopter with their guns and like they jump out of the.
Who killed Captain Alex? Yeah.
Thank you. Who killed Captain Alex? And then I want that to be animated.
Yes.
If someone could do that, I would love to see like their next mission.
That movie made no sense,
No,
so that'd be fine.
So tying this back to the Ugandan, do you know the way?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Any other thoughts on that?
I mean,
You can reenact
I can do a
all of Who
brilliant
Killed
Ugandan
Captain Alex
accent.
with nothing
Okay.
but Ugandan knuckles.
I'm sorry, say
I
it
can see-
again. I was like interrupting. I'm
You-
sorry.
No worries.
Ugandan Knuckles could be played in that. He could star in that movie. I'm sure.
I'm half black, so I can pull it off. Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
No, you need
My
to
queen.
incorporate. I am the captain now.
Oh, this is good. I think this is probably gonna piss you off, but I mean, but like the common queen that these Ugandan knuckles clapped her is a kana, but
That's what converted.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, and
these
this
people
kana-
do know the way.
and the kana had the freaking
Yeah, it's Ugandan Knuckles' face.
On Kana.
Yeah.
on kana, and I was just like, oh, my queen.
This is where my people went. They found the way. That's good.
Yeah,
This actually, in this precise moment, I'm now looking to go buy a Kana figure.
oh wow.
I mean, those things are expensive. They're like hundreds of dollars, but I mean, at this point, yes, I do know the way.
I'm pretty sure the reason why it's that expensive is because it got freaking like a lot like
The demand is really high.
Yeah, because Kana became like slowly grew to be like
She's
waifu, I guess.
not waifu.
Dude, there are people out there.
I know there are people out there, but you don't make lollies waifus. That's the draw line.
Unless
you
you're
protect,
Aramonka Sensei.
you protect at that level.
Unless you're Aramonka Sensei.
You protect.
You protect.
Oh my goodness. I usually just say unless you're Aramonka Sensei. And
I mean-
then that way you're...
How old is she then?
Kana?
No.
Oh, Aramonka, it's like 12.
Okay, then
It's-
it's
it's
still in
really-
the same league. People need to know there's boundaries, but no one respects them.
It's okay. Just tell that to the guy that created Aramonka Sensei.
I'm very sure the FBI is gonna walk in any second now.
Oh, it's like the one video from Monkey Jones about like his first anime review.
Where he's reviewing, Monkey Jones is reviewing Begata HK, and then he
Oh my
stops
God.
talking about like the actual show and is just off on this tangent.
About how his uncle
About-
got arrested.
Yeah, about how his uncle got arrested for doing it with a 15-year-old, but she's 15.
Yeah, that. I don't know how the law works around here. As long as it's just a picture on your screen and you're not doing anything weird, and you're in public, no one cares. But yeah, Ugandan, do you know the way? She is our queen. Oh, and then I saw the video. And it's like she is the false queen. I'm like, oh my god, this just became a
war.
what is it? Heresy.
There can only be one queen.
There could be only one queen, and then they tear them apart and sacrifice it to the real queen.
For a second, I thought the song's meme page was gonna like capitalize on it, not like send that they send that part of the meme. But whatever, I'm pretty sure we're all done talking about this meme.
I think it's just interesting because I was gonna be like against it the whole time.
Were you just gonna fall into Tide Pods just to escape Knuckles?
I really hope that I wasn't.
No, it's literally becoming
I was gonna
cancerous.
still stick with Earth-chan and Earth.
Oh, hey, I forgot
the
that was
NASA
a
meme.
thing.
I know everyone forgot it so fast.
Because it's anime. They're gonna. I mean, I'm not trying to be like a killjoy here, but it's like
I know it was
mostly like.
I think it was just for a second. Like it wasn't the most contagious meme of the month. Man, that's what it is.
Or
Every year we're
also-
gonna have contagious memes of the month.
Well, because the Ugandan Knuckles, I think, would connect to more people than Earth-chan will.
Well, I guess we
That's
don't.
sad, but
That is
That's
sad.
very sad from an environmentalist point of view. People care more about finding the way in Uganda than actually saving the earth from emissions
Uganda
and
just one
recycling.
part-
Wait, so what was the point of Earth-chan? Just because the only pictures I kept finding of Earth-chan is just simply Earth-chan screaming, "I'm not flat."
Okay, so there's a
Oh
lot
my
of people
God.
that think the earth is flat. And there's a lot of people that think that it's round.
Are you
But-
serious?
Even now, past the
We're over
15th
this.
century, Copernicus did not waste his damn time telling us that we're the center. We're not the center of the Earth or center
The
of the
universe.
universe, and Isaac Newton didn't spend all his time telling us that gravity is the same everywhere on the planet Earth,
Oh my
making that we
God.
do not have a flat Earth.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm
There's
gonna-
still people that believe that.
I'm gonna
Well,
put-
no, I
Flat.
just thought like Earth-chan
Yeah,
because you were saying
so
something about
That's,
emissions.
I think that's where it started, but then I started seeing a lot of things where people are like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start recycling more because of Earth-chan. I'm gonna like change
Yeah.
my lifestyle just for this girl." And I'm like, people will not change their ways. They'll still buy their plastics bags and styrofoam stuff, and still drive their trucks in America. Like nothing's gonna change. But I was kind of finding it funny that's like. The meme is Earth-chan, and then you have like the really intense like dude putting a can in them. Oh, it is Thursday. We have gardeners.
Nice.
Thanks for.
that
Thanks.
explains the
That
leaf
re-
blowers
Yeah,
the entire
Park on the
time.
right street. I'm just curious. Okay, cool. 'Cause I want to like
Should be good.
be sure.
But yeah, they wanted us to close off one side of the street like for street sweeping from
Okay.
8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. I'm like, it doesn't take that long to street sweep.
Oh, dude, it doesn't. Like,
I know it should be like one and
Oh.
twice at max. But
Street
this
sweeping.
Earth-chan is basically it started out with flat Earth theory where people
Yeah.
are kind of like I would laugh at that like
Well,
yeah
because the
boy.
ones that I found were it's
it's
just.
flat Earth-chan like they
Well, no, it's just her like lifting her shirt and she's just screaming, "I'm not flat."
I know, but then they go straight to different Earth, Moon, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Sun. So it's basically Miss Frizzle astronomy class with the Sun-chan, and you have to praise the sun.
So
Dark
anthropomorphize-
Souls.
You got
guy.
sun, bro.
So you got sun, bro. He's I praise the sun, and she's like, oh no, go back to class. And it's like they take the qualities of all these different planets. Like for instance, if you have Moon-chan, she's like a lolly stage when she's not in eclipse mode, but when she turns into eclipse mode, she becomes like more busty and thick.
Oh my god.
So then they're like taking into account all these astronomical phenomenon and including it into the character's build. And then you have Mars-chan, which was pretty recent, and Jupiter-chan, and Pluto that's like, I'm a planet too. So it goes beyond just Earth-chan, so I'm kind of liking it more than Knuckles-chan, because they expanded
Knuckles-chan?
Just Knuckles-chan.
They have that.
Uganda Knuckles-chan.
They have
Uganda
that, but it's like an
Knuckles-chan.
Amazonas like Knuckles.
Do you know
that's
they
like
made
fan
this-
art?
Yeah.
And they're thinking that's their main queen. So people
Oh
in the
my
Ugandan
gosh.
art chan, You could discuss which is the real queen, Kana or the Amazonas Knuckles. But back to this, it expands all to different planets and stuff, and they even went all the way to other exoplanets like the Diamond Planet that's completely made of diamond.
That's a thing.
Yeah, so then it's become this I guess way for artists to make their own OC characters. Like, what planet do I want to draw today?
Captain Planet.
Centaurus or Betelgeuse out there, or a dark hole. And I think that could go very wrong very fast.
Want to take a break?
Sure. I think this never-ending, never suffering of fun, which is the leaf blower, hasn't left us. So
Just like most things, it's relentless.
just like these memes, just like these advertisement campaigns.
Oh man.
Okay, so we'll end right here. We'll be back.
We're gonna go eat some fast food.
I'm gonna take him to the best burger. How hungry are you guys from a 1 to 10? I'm gonna start advertising on this thing.
I'm gonna say you go first, DK.
I don't know, like 7.
Good enough.
Standard.
You're gonna be hungry by the time you smell this
Oh wait,
burger.
one. So 10, the most hungry.
Yes.
Okay.
1 being the most hungry. You're starving and you're in Uganda.
I'm gonna say. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll say about a 6.
That is add a tick mark to my list to go into hell.
Hey, dude.
Along this way, I'm gonna be making jokes that will be
Remember,
too.
Uganda is just one part of the earth. The rest of the earth, remember, Earth-chan.
Yes.
Uganda.
Oh, and then there's also, because it's fun. One more thing about Earth-chan before I leave. That during like New Year's, like, why is everyone making so much commotion today? And they have all like the fireworks and saying Happy New Year.
Wait,
Just
really?
shooting off her head.
So yes, they have that. Okay,
Oh.
so from 1 to 10, 1 being a starving Ugandan child who has to find the ways and all they have is knuckles.
I'm about a 6.
Okay, so 6, 7 is about like I haven't eaten anything in the morning, so I'm like at a 5.
Yeah, okay.
But you guys are like, I just traveled from somewhere and I had a small
I
breakfast.
can do a light meal, yeah.
But this isn't light.
I don't mind. Like I could care because I don't eat past 6:30 now.
Okay, so then
Don't worry, I'm down.
This is perfect. So this burger place, it's called, wait for it, Buns. B-U-N-Z, Buns, in San Pedro, California. A shout out to my boys there. They are the best for making gourmet burgers, hands down for this particular area. Screw In-N-Out, screw Five Guys, and screw McDonald's right up the street. Here we go. And then this burger, it may be pricey, but if you save enough of your food stamps, you can get this delicious burger for the great deal of $13.
He's bringing them facts on you.
I'm not trying to scare you away with
These
this
guys are
price,
dissing.
but you get fries, you get a drink, and you get a scrumptious burger. You get a burger, and this burger is
Better
pretty...
get them buns, yo.
Better get them buns. So we're gonna go out to go get some buns.
All right. Okay. So what? So
We'll
enjoy.
be back in a bit. You,
Yeah,
you probably won't even notice it.
Welcome back, guys, to Those Guys podcast. Back from breaking full with burgers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good.
That was like heaven in my mouth. Like, wow. Wow.
What do you think?
For $20 being full, yeah, I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
That's-
like, I totally feel it.
So, yeah,
It was a double cheeseburger with mac and cheese in the cheeseburger.
That's so. No, I remember seeing, because I remember in the store, it showed like the Kraft macaroni and cheese in the back, but. Next time I get what you got.
Oh, okay.
Because like I said, I would have went for a double patty, but that Texas one.
The single patty's just as filling.
Yes.
So 2 patties probably, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You would probably die.
That's the first time I heard about a double patty in that place. I thought everything was single patty.
Oh yeah, I was surprised that you were able to make it out okay.
Yeah, no, this is normal. Don't worry, I eat food.
I mean, this must be like a change in my metabolism if I'm like getting full off single, because I'm pretty sure I would have ate like 2 of those burgers back in the day.
Yeah, no, you can't eat more than one, and like you could, but you enjoy one and then you're good for the rest of the day.
But 10 out of 10, go to Buns. That place was amazing.
Again, this place is called BUNZ Buns. in San
Buns,
Diego,
government
California.
burgers.
Yeah, like the buns on the burgers. They give you all different selections of buns when you pick your burger too.
Yeah.
Not your plain old flour and wheat bun.
Or your plain old McDonald's, then you have to question what's in the burger.
I really hope whoever's looking at this will just look up Buns government burgers, because I don't know what they'd buy.
I mean, like, okay, it's great because it's so intimate and small. It's like, oh, this is like someone you would take, your date on.
Yeah, it's a mom and pop shop for sure.
Yeah, I love it. Like,
I'm surprised none of you reenacted the Five Guys burger and fries.
I don't know it.
I don't know it either.
Really?
That's Five Guys is an East Coast thing, you know that, right?
No, not that. The video where the guy reviewing it just is like, Five Guys burgers and fries.
I mean, I probably could make up a better one for buns, where it'd be like, buns, it's the burger that shuts you up. And then, like, be super, like, action-packed.
Well, no, I mean, and then he takes a bite out of the burger, and his response is just, damn.
Okay, I know that part. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was the actual commercial?
No, that's just a guy eating in his car.
Okay, I remember that video, but...
That's what I was expecting one of you to be doing.
I know, but you didn't. But that's... that guy says, like, if a burger can keep you quiet and the fries bite back... Did it, guys, or did it not?
It did. I mean, like, I always tried to talk because, like, I'm trying to eat slower because usually I'd inhale that quickly. But then when I heard DonnieK just smooching away, I'm like, oh, okay, he's hungry. Hungry.
So,
and so
only
were
work
you.
on half of you to keep you quiet, like...
Well, it's because it's like I didn't
for
want
the
to be
burger
like...
to do its work.
Yeah, it's because it was good.
I destroyed it, then I ate the fries, and then I chattered a lot about how I should go get coffee.
But the guy who owns it's really cool, though.
Yeah.
He was like... I remember, like, as we were walking, I was like, man, McDonald's was just down the street. And I'm like, but we want quality.
We understood quality.
Yeah, we understood quality.
Yeah, no, he appreciates having people compliment on his food.
Yeah.
Great dude.
Yeah,
Known
cool
him for a
dude.
while.
Yes, but,
He remembered me. I was like, yes, I'm in.
Hey, like I said, once I remember you gotta get those deals, man.
You know.
I'm seeing them deals. Them deals.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Deals.
He doesn't have deals.
It's called-
Actually, he does now. He put up like a whole list of like double patty, like you
Specials.
want the original or the, like that's good. So you can get easier ordering, like just a regular 2 patty thing.
Yeah, because...
But you'd be full if you're not getting all the extra goodies, because there's applewood bacon.
Hey, you should just go print out a shirt that just says Buns Burgers and just be like, oh yeah, totally, this is official merch, and he'll be really confused.
Yeah.
You probably tried to
I got it off your website.
Says a cease and desist letter to me, like, immediately after. But I wouldn't do that.
Then we had to walk it off.
Oh, man, that was a nice route. And
That's-
I was so close to shouting at the ocean earlier, but because DonnieK gave me a brilliant idea to do that, but...
Don't worry, you can do it at other times.
Yeah,
Like
you
the-
gotta be on a boat because you'll actually be right next to
Because
the,
at least the cops won't swim to me and be like you're under, like, what the hell are you doing?
stop disturbing the peace.
So yeah, when we go to the Long Beach Pier, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Yeah, they won't care.
They won't care.
They see like 5 people do that per week. They got used to it.
Oh yeah, it's like that time we were at Anime California. We were just like, cause like, God, I missed that convention so bad.
That was really cool.
I didn't go to that one.
You missed out.
You missed out because
it was literally down our neighborhood, Long Beach.
And it made sense because like it's such a scenic place to take cosplay photos.
No, yeah.
Like it's just
Wait,
Yeah.
so was that the the Long Beach
convention? Yes.
So it had the nice garden with the bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember back when Anime Expo was there, and there was like the actual Naruto cosplay gathering, and people did the Naruto run over that bridge.
when Expo wasn't corporate.
That's funny. I mean, all I saw was the Pokemon Go phase of people, and they're crowding looking for Dragonairs and Dragonites and.
Yeah, I remember I caught Dratini there.
I didn't. I was sad. I got a Squirtle though. That was pretty good.
And Squirtles, yeah, but I stopped playing the game after. Like it started getting.
It lost its charm. I thought I started playing it more when I went to Idaho.
You guys are silly. You go get your Pokemon on the Game Boy, and then you walk around to places, and then you just sit there and play for a few hours, get up, and continue walking.
I remember there was an animator that made fun of that craze too, and he was basically like, it's called Pokemon Omega Rubier, and it's just the guy just like, all right, I beat the gym, and then all of a sudden he comes across Team Mystic out of random, and he's like, we're gonna get Mystic up on your ass. And then he's like, says his Chico named Gex, just to, like literally like you just replaced Chico's Christ with like Gex. Remember that film mascot?
I don't know. That craze was really weird. You had a bunch of people walking around, and then like someone finds something and they start yelling, and then all the people like, oh, and then turn around and start following each other like brainless zombies. I'm glad that trend's over.
I mean, there's still people who play it, but then I'm just like laughing because I'm like, you still play Pokemon Go?
Like, what are you doing with your life, man? Like,
you know what'd be better is you just simply go get yourself replica Pokeballs and you throw them at things.
Throw them at people.
I mean, that sounds like a funny video where you just have people
like it's
cosplaying, trainers.
You know, if Google Glass was an actual thing, I would play Pokemon Go on the Google Glass so I could just look around and not have to use my phone.
No, that would make total sense, but then how are you going to catch the Pokemon? Wait, there's a button you could probably press on Google Glass. It's like, dude, and then...
No, I probably wouldn't. I would feel like after a while, it's going to be the same exact game, though, where you have to walk like 10 miles before you find another Pokemon.
The difference being is I have my hands free.
But then again, though, would it be bad if you're driving and you're just like...
You're like, oh, Pokemon.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shit, I steer away, like it's in the road. Could you imagine that?
No, not for me.
Anyway,
that's why you don't read while driving.
Yeah.
I saw someone do that and I was horrified.
Oh, I mean, wait, we went over... Let's see, I guess I haven't gone over anything.
If I want to pull back really far into the beginning of the episode... So I got magic rocks for Christmas. What was your swag?
You can go back to that.
Okay, that's nice.
I talked about the little SNES thing that I got for birthday, but not for Christmas. I got pants and some good clothes.
That's awesome.
So I'm not cold during the winter.
Oh, speaking of not getting cold in the winter, I got...
What'd you get? It's not that funny, man.
Please tell me it's waifu related.
No, it's...
And I would be like, who...
No, I got a Nintendo Switch, which was nice. Which I really loved. Like, I was, like, glad because I'm like, Super Mario Odyssey.
I already forgot if you got a Kigurumi.
Kigurumi?
The onesie fuzzy thing.
Oh,
that you
yeah.
Yes. We can talk about that.
Well,
she got a minion onesie.
Oh, yeah, I got a minion onesie.
So he's gonna join you with your Umaru get up, and he'll join you with the minion, and then I have to get some.
I made a joke saying that.
Apparently.
Okay, because I was able to get it back, because I'm like, you know what, it's cold out here, I need to wear this minion onesie, because my mom's telling me, you're spending too much money on the heater.
Oh, so that's what you got it for?
Yes,
there's an actual practical purpose.
Yeah, there's a practical purpose of why, but she's like minions because apparently my little nephew likes minions.
Yeah, you drew something.
So at least you could do a dance with your nephew.
Well, when he gets older, I'm gonna teach him taste. So
let's show him real things.
Please tell me the way you're gonna do that is you're gonna walk up to him with the minion outfit, then wave just a Figma in front of him and scream banana.
No, you
That
told
works.
you told me what I should do is I should take the Minion onesie, and then when a Jehovah's Witness comes up to my door,
Oh, that one.
and then
That's the only practical use. No, well,
no.
Then they'll want to stick around and like, man, this kid really needs some saving right now.
No, because he made the joke. He's like, so I got one of my Minions onesie, and he hold my body pillow right next to me, and I'm like, do you know the way?
You know, if you're gonna do that,
Sure.
you need to wear a Knuckles the Echidna hat.
Onesie.
No, not a
I
onesie.
want to
Just
make
wear
a
the
onesie
hat.
now. No, I want to make Knuckles the Echidna onesie. Be like, do you know the way?
That'd be overkill, dude.
Okay, we're done talking about that meme since last.
That was
first
a
segment.
while back.
Okay.
But yeah, good loot for Christmas. That was a good time.
Yeah, it was really
New
good.
Year's, that was really fun. We had a bunch of people come over. Had lots of food for like weeks to come, and I think we still have cookies from that day.
Nice.
I was, God, what did you do for New Year's?
Mine was simple. I just sat around and waited for midnight,
Oh,
and then from there I said, okay, bang pots and pans, and then left for my aunt's house.
nice. What did I do? I mean, I remember like I was just asleep in my bed and I couldn't go to bed, and then I called then I called. Dang it! I want.
Did you call Hotel Soap
Yes, I called Hotel Soap.
with
and-
his tiny perfumed balls?
Yes, I called them because I'm like I can't sleep because my neighbors are shooting fireworks and my dog's going crazy right now. So I just called hotel and I was like, "Hey, it's been a while," and it's like, "Let's talk in bed."
You know, just because I don't know if you've seen enough Dr. Tran to know who Hotel Soap is.
Yes, I think I remember a Dr. Tran episode. It's been a while.
With Hotel Soap in it. Point being is, so if you knew who Hotel Soap is, I would imagine your phone call going like this, where it's like, hey, Hotel Soap, I can't sleep, so, like, Happy New Year's. Oh, that's great! Cocaine is like vitamins for me! And just hang up, and then you'd be like, okay.
No, that's basically what happened is because, like, I couldn't sleep. And I remember my mom wanted to go have breakfast at 6 in the morning with my family. And I'm like, my neighbors are lighting up fireworks everywhere. Again, these neighbors are a lot better than my previous ones. But, gosh dang, man, I really need to, like... Oh, man.
You improved on neighbor quality.
Yeah, well, that's because the guy who lives near me is was a wrestling buddy of mine in high school, so it really helps. But yeah, that's what I did New Year's. Is I just called Hotel Soap and was like,
What?
yeah,
Hotel Soap.
yeah,
Yeah, from Dr. Tran.
Oh yeah.
yeah, on Facebook Messenger because I'm just like, I can't.
I'm really
sleep.
hoping Hotel Soap just told him about the nutrition values of cocaine for Hotel Soap.
Stupid. That's really.
I'm wondering if you're telling the truth that there's actually something like that, and there's an Excel sheet with all these pricings.
It's like Roy Bertitos, though. Come on, man.
Yeah, no,
I
Roy Bertitos.
loved it how you were translating it for us.
Oh yeah, no, the Roy Bertitos video was all in Spanish, but I had to translate it for them so they could understand what he was saying.
I kind of want you to do that again, but this time we'll have you on record.
Uh-huh.
But then again,
Roy Bertitos. Your response is just, look how happy he is.
Oh, like have the actual video playing with the voiceovers.
Yeah.
yes, no, but you'd have the most mundane voice ever,
Oh, look,
just to
he's
contrast
happy.
it. He's happy.
He's not hungry. Just plain.
Do you have diabetes? Try our new Dr. Tran bean.
So it's just like the really plain.
Yeah, you're just
Plain.
you're just hard translating whatever it's saying again.
Sure, but all in one take, so it's funny.
Speaking of weird and odd videos, so Crunchyroll put out Pop Team Epic.
I didn't watch that yet.
Don't worry, we'll watch it after this episode.
I only saw a little bit of it. I only like Pop Team Epic for their drawings and stuff. That's it.
Comics.
Don't worry,
But beyond
now
that-
it'll be animated.
That would be animated.
I mean, that's
drawings.
what happened with Citrus too, and I don't want that either.
I mean, dang it!
This isn't what I asked for.
This is what
No,
I
it's
asked
like, why
for.
are they moving too much? It's not supposed to be dramatic and slow.
You know, if anything, I already had this conversation with East, but the episode is divided in half, so it's just the same episode twice, but with different audio voices. So one of them, the main characters, are just middle-aged men. So it's just like, I'm your average I'm your average 14-year-old high school girl. Kia, I'm late for school.
That's typical.
And then like they do it again, but this time,
Like this time apparently they gave the tall like long haired girl like an actual female voice.
Oh, they normally give her like the deep voice or whatever.
Well, they both give him the deep voice in the first half of the episode, and then the second half is just a repeat. But instead,
of the whole entire show, though.
yeah,
yes,
but with different voices.
with the different, which is a female girl. But
Okay,
see,
so they just figured out a way how to entertain people on a low budget.
they
Like,
did.
if your budget's only 15 minutes, why don't you give them a second show with the exact same
It feels
content?
like a bad trippy LSD trip of an Adult Swim cartoon. Like I can see this being on.
So
Adult
it's like
Swim.
Super Gel.
Yeah, it's like Super Show. That's really what it is. Yeah,
That's apt. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I like Super Jail for one. It's a lot of fun to watch, but the animation's really good for
They
that.
did a Your Name reference.
they did it. That was funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I saw a few clips.
I mean, I'm thinking it's probably gonna get a little bit graded if they keep going with references, which I know that's the entire point of the comic, but
I think they need
Also, I
to
was surprised
stick
to
to
see
the paper.
Skyrim.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still follow Pop Team Epic because me and Donnie are the only ones defending the show, while other people are like, "This is bad," and I'm like, "No, this is great."
Obviously, you haven't gone to a museum of modern art. You
Yes.
wouldn't understand pop culture.
Yes, you freaking plebs.
They aren't any Andy Warhols.
This is Pop Team Epic. It is the epic of Team Pops.
But guys,
Did they say that?
you know,
No.
you know what saved anime for me? Great skill teaser Takagi-san.
You mean is it something? Wait, what?
Skill teaser Takagi-san.
Oh, that's what that one was
yeah,
called?
yeah. Okay,
Oh.
so it's like the dumb plot
I
to
only
that
know the
one.
Japanese version name for it, so I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
It's what is it? Kaiken Jozu Takagi-san,
Yeah.
which means skill teaser Takagi-san. Anyways, about it, you like My Neighbor Seki? It's
Sure.
just that, except the girl just teases the guy
Wait,
about
his
like
his dad?
no. Okay, so it's like two middle schoolers like sit in the same class. Apparently they're in like the hardest class, English, and they're bored.
English is the hardest.
Yeah.
Try OChem. That's really
Yes,
tough.
middle schoolers are gonna go to middle school to learn OChem, man.
I'm pretty sure you can teach the basics. This is not very difficult, but at the same time, it's a bunch of BS
But
that
yeah,
I'll never use.
Can it keep up with Banana?
well,
Can it keep it with Benyani?
Yeah, can
I
it?
don't know. Can it?
well, all I know is that it's just it's sweet. It's sugar. It's gonna be like it's your next Suzu children.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying,
think
can it
it's-
keep up
if
with
it is.
Banana?
I'll
Yeah.
probably watch it.
Yeah, Takagi-san's good. Just go watch Takagi-san. It's great. I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows.
You eat your cookies.
Oh, nice. Takagi-san's great. Go watch it. That's all
You
I've been
guys don't
hyping about. That's the only thing I've been hyping about.
That's
I'm
fine.
good.
I had 2 bottles of coffee.
You know what? I could take maybe a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
Toss this over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep away from your dog.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, what's about it?
Well, are you asking me about Banana?
Oh no, I know about banana.
Oh, okay.
It's the most revolutionary thing ever.
But
Yeah, it's about a kitty that lives in a banana.
But then Michirin Neko.
Oh yeah, no, that's great.
Is that what it's called?
I think.
It sounds like the Michelin tires.
It's okay. It's about fuzzy kitties that just do stupid stuff. Like get stuck in boxes and play.
I thought I've seen a book written about that, and I read it.
Skill teaser Takagi-san.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
if
sorry.
anything, to
Am I? Okay.
Yeah.
if anything, if you want to know where I lost it and I couldn't continue watching because I was laughing to the point of tears, it's near the end when you're watching the credits. One of the cats a bee.
dude,
What?
are you that
What?
easily entertained?
Yes.
Is it like that one Street Fighter video I sent you, and it was like, and all I had to advertise it to you was everything is lies?
Everything is lies. Yeah, and then everything is lies because I thought it was going to be something else, but turned out to be a more different thing that was just as good.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that video, right?
Doesn't.
Remember
Bring
the Street Fighter video I sent you with the bad animation? That's
Oh, that.
Yeah.
The one with all the. It's like an an abridged like.
It's not even in a bridge. That's literally what happened in the show. I remember when I was a kid.
I forget that's an actual thing.
Yeah, like the voice acting is like, you can see Israelis and Arabs fighting together to save this one.
No, I mean, what really gets me is those lines where he's just like, all right. It's like Bison talking to Balrog. He's like, get to work. He's like, I'm about to make some money.
Boop, boop, boop.
Very good, Balrog.
Well done, Balrog.
It's like, what is in...
I love it how he had his boxing gloves
he's
still
typing with
on.
boxing gloves.
It was just like, doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
But I think the best one to me was Everything Is Lies, because it's like, because like the animation goes, it's like Bison's like holding Cammy, but instead of like it looks like it's resisting, it looks like he's playing with her like a doll, and it's like.
Or what's funnier is Blanca leaving. He's like crying every time. It's so dramatic,
Oh,
but
just-
it's too dramatic for kids to like grip what's going on.
Actually-
Wait, double checking. This was DonnieK, right? Along with the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't think it was Zeke. I think because like I remember it came on adult like primetime like adult cable when I was little, but I remember playing Final Fight, right? It's like Streets of Rage,
Yeah.
like Capcom's version of Streets of Rage. So apparently what they did was in that episode where it's like Cody's like, now Cody, and it's like, you hurt my Jessica. I'm just like, and I'm like, I remember that entire episode was just him just yelling about, where's Jessica? Where's Jessica, man?
So it basically turned into that like running meme where it's like, find Kaneki in Tokyo Ghoul.
Yes, it was that basically, but again, Everything Is Lies is still my favorite one where it's like,
Yes, Bison, my love.
no!
Punches the computer.
I need to go watch that again
Everything is
because there's
lies.
some really good stuff in there.
Oh, and actually, you know what's so funny? This is the Sagat line where it's.
Sagat. Oh,
Because remember, I thought that was just an abridged note. I actually was said.
I forgot what he was saying,
He's like-
other than I thought you were cool, Sagat.
He was like,
I thought they were cool, Sagat.
he's like, do you like some cornflakes? And he's like, I thought you were cool, Sagat.
Man, eating cornflakes doesn't make you cool. Dang, I've been eating cornflakes for the past like month.
Oh man! Oh, don't forget about the whole. I'd like to order some suntan lotions, and you have nice strong hands. Just get in the plane.
Oh yeah, no, she tries to like seduce like the person she loves, but then
It's
like,
Cammy.
Get in the plane.
Oh no! That speaking of the Cammy when it was like Cammy, it's like nicely done, my love. How about a kiss for your achievements? And God was like, no.
It's so bad, but so good.
Oh, it's so good, man.
That's definitely a worthwhile watch if you have time. What is
Yeah,
it called again?
It's called Street Fighter Stupidity. I know the guy that made it, and he went on to make some pretty fun Let's Play videos. But like, go watch it. It's great. Like her, I don't like that mask Vega wears, and it just keeps walking.
Yeah, it's just like everyone has personality apparently.
Oh yeah, because everybody in Street Fighter does have personality. That's why it's the king of fighting games. Better than King of Fighters. Go play SNK.
Soul Calibur and Tekken still have the best lore.
Oh yeah.
I've been liking Tekken for fighting game because I've been playing it at an arcade in Lakewood called Round One.
Oh yeah, Tekken's really
So
good.
I've been going there and
Nice.
practicing my Tekken there.
Good, because basically
I learned how to do stuff.
Which Tekken?
I think it's 7, the new one.
Is
yeah.
Paul in it?
Paul's in it.
Paul
yeah.
is my favorite.
Oh yeah,
No,
because he wants
I-
to be the strongest, and then he beats...
Whatever that Arab dude is, he's my favorite. Or the Egyptian prince.
Yeah, he's a new character.
He's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
And I started saying really bad things.
I remember there was a controversy over the Filipino character.
What did they like?
Josie Rizal, because what happened was apparently like she was named after a famous hero in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So apparently like
Jose Rizal.
Yeah,
Jose
yeah,
Rizal.
yeah. So like it offended a few people, but
Politician and
it wasn't a politician.
No, I
it?
thought he was in politics as well as.
Oh, you're talking about the
mixed
national
martial
hero.
arts. Yeah,
No, yeah, he was.
he was a fencer from what I heard.
Yeah, I don't remember the full lore, but I just remember it was just a small group of them who were like, delete her from the game, and I'm like, no,
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, and we were like, we don't care. No, because it's like, what is it? I don't know.
I mean, I can imagine that happening if there was like an American character in a fighting game called Georgina Washington.
Yeah.
Some people, I mean, no one really gets offended if you say something about our founding father.
Well,
Or
it's
do they?
it's like the fact is that Talon's a better like Filipino character in Soul Calibur than Josie Rizal is in Tekken.
Wait, Talim is Filipino?
Yeah, she is.
No, I thought she
her-
was from some mountain
Well,
region.
it's modern day Philippines. So like the origin was like okay, she was the princess of this southern like island, and now because remember Soul Calibur said in the past
Which Soul Calibur are you talking about?
2.
Oh, so this is the reason why you need to show me this.
Well, yeah, well,
There's more reason to play, because I played Soul Calibur 5 and I don't remember this character. I'm like, wait, looking through the characters, like, wait.
Oh man, I really should get you a copy of Soul Calibur 5 just to show how bad the story is in Soul Calibur 5.
No, you're right on that, but
it was made by a bunch of Naruto
No,
writers.
meanwhile, I need to play Soul Calibur
now it
5
makes
because
sense.
I never got around to it.
Say it again?
I never got around to playing Soul Calibur 5. The last one I played was 4.
I think I spoiled it for you already,
with
didn't
Yoda.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you already explained the story to me, so it's like, okay, I'm caught up. I know
That's
the
one of
story.
the fighting games that I actually practiced on. Like, I was, like, consistently playing so I could beat some people that I knew.
Tekken? Or Soul
No,
Calibur?
Soul Calibur 5. 7,
Yeah.
I started learning how to actually play, and then the other thing that I really like was a game called Blaze Blue.
Oh, okay.
It was an arcade game that they have, but that's the one I started playing
I
first.
started caring about Blaze Blue when they started putting Ruby characters into it.
I know, that's pretty exciting.
That was really exciting. I did not expect
I think that makes sense to put her in, like, those type of fighting characters in there.
Yeah.
But, like, I remember they came out with a different Ruby video game beforehand.
Well, apparently it was a fan game, and they took that fan game and made it into
Blaze Blue?
Well, no, it wasn't to Blaze Blue. It was like they made it official. So it was like,
okay.
because Rooster Teeth's like,
I
we don't
remember
have
that.
the game. It was whatever.
It didn't seem bad. Like, it reminded me of Brutal Legend, and you run around and beat up stuff.
But it was
and
like
you somehow
Dynasty
get
Ruby.
better.
It's just
Dynasty Ruby?
Yeah, it's just
Dynasty. Thank you.
Dynasty
Ruby.
Warriors.
I love Dynasty Warriors. I played Dynasty Warriors 8 on Xbox, and that's always a lot of fun.
Hang on, what's the name of the world of Ruby?
Revenant?
Revenant.
Revenant?
Revenant. Like it's Remnant.
Remnant,
Yeah.
like a remnant.
There's
memory.
too much
it'd be-
world building in Ruby. Like I
Well,
stopped
no, so
following
it's like
you.
Remnant Warriors.
Yeah, well, I mean, with only 2 teams, which is Team Ruby and Team Juniper. By the way, if
Why
anyone,
did they just like forget every other team? Or there's no other team?
I mean, there's
Because the world kind of exploded and furry Israel is currently in a civil war.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then Team Caffeine was cool though. I miss Team Caffeine.
What was Team Caffeine?
I think
It was Velvet, some girl with a beret with glasses that uses a suitcase.
Oh,
as a
okay, so
weapon.
it's the rabbit and
Oh, yeah.
the machine gun.
girl,
Yeah.
and then 2 other characters we forgot, and then they forgot about the other 2 guys that
Oh yeah,
Sun
no,
was on.
they're cool. Some guy had like a skateboard too, and
Yeah, that was in the tournament arc.
I like the tournament art.
There was
That's
rainbow roller skates.
cool. Oh yeah,
Girl
yeah, I
with
remember
the
that.
guy with the trumpet.
See, it makes me sad because Ruby's. I don't know if you'll like this new Ruby.
I mean,
because
I didn't even start season 4. I watched one episode. I'm like, wait,
you'll
why
get
am I
bored
doing?
of season 4 real quick.
Don't worry,
I'm sure of
I
it.
have it on Blu-ray because I thought I'm just gonna watch it all in one sitting.
I mean, season 4 was just a slog to get through. Now season 5 is just.
Season 4 was good for the world building, but yeah, the story was slow.
Oh, dude, no.
I feel like it just kind of like lost steam at 3, and then like.
Well, that's because I mean, unfortunately, if it sucks that the original creator passed away.
Yeah,
while
rest
making
in
it.
peace.
But I think to be honest, okay, look, not trying to like shit on the guy because he was a good guy. Like he made things that were flashy. But what do you remember from a fight? Something that's flashy and cool, or something meaningful, or the story behind the fight.
I want to see dead fantasy characters in
I
Ruby.
think you get.
Dang it! Yeah.
I have to
Well,
say-
I mean, it's cool to have.
Because
Oh, go
one
ahead,
thing
go
is
ahead.
that you have a flashy fight and it's like really cool, but there's no story behind it. There's no meaning. Sure, that's the extreme, but you normally do have some kind of story to go with it. But you could go all the other way, where you have all story, but like punch one time and they're dead, and like you could have done more.
No,
like, there's an even balance between those two aspects. But I think Ruby has a good way of doing both.
The way I'm imagining you describing it is, okay, so you can either have the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan fight in episode 4
Yeah, episode 4, yeah.
versus the epic 15-minute sword fight at the end of episode 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of the point I'm making, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to say like, okay, what do you remember about the story? No, it's just because like, ever since Ruby went down this downhill, like I've been having fun criticizing it more than I have been enjoying it.
Dang, and you liked it a lot. You're
I
the one
loved-
who told me about it. I'm like, I liked it because it really felt like
a rocking soundtrack too. Yeah.
that, and definitely a really good fight sequence where it's just like dang, I kind of want to be part of that world to have that kind of like
swishing weapons,
pretty much like that's why Pokemon's so exciting.
or like Devil May Cry combos.
So I actually like New Ruby over the old one, but that's only because the first 2.5 seasons were it felt more like Saturday morning cartoons or after school specials.
Yeah,
where it's like, see why racism is bad. Oh, I was wrong. Let's be friends. And now it's more of just the geopolitical landscape because of the war and whatever.
Yeah, it became Game of Thrones basically.
It became too complicated. Like, okay, let me get on my history and world history book and make sure to understand all these terms you're saying.
Oh, dude, like I said,
that's not good.
You're gonna get lost, yeah.
Because that's not good. Because your viewing audience isn't people coming straight out of college with a degree in socioeconomics. No, they're people that are, I don't know who they're us.
I think they're just making stuff up as they go. That's what makes me a little bit upset.
Oh yeah, no, they keep moving forward past the main creators.
I want to know what Salem's up to.
I mean, well, it's sad because he's not around with us anymore. But
yeah, this just became a franchise of its own, and I think they really do want to preserve what he left behind, and that's great. But if they can't do it to any kind of spec like how he used to do it, they're kind of dishonoring it.
Well, because I remember the fight scenes did get janky after he passed. I missed it. Sucked.
Well, weren't the janky scenes also in season 1 too?
Whoa! I just thought if they did have a Ruby video game, I want it just to be Devil May Cry.
Well, it was, but it ended up being Dynasty Warriors, and a really bad copy of Dynasty Warriors. But
it's an interesting way to sell the game.
Well, all I know is it's really popular in Japan. Japan really took a liking to Ruby. Like, that's why Ruby characters are in BlazBlue, which blows my mind to this day.
That's really cool. That's where they belong.
Yeah, that's totally where they belong.
Because you're not exactly, like, using them for hours on end. You're just using them for, like, 10 minutes at a time.
It's funny because they actually do preserve the original English voice acting in.
That's really cool.
In it, so, like, instead of...
I love the voice acting from that.
Yeah.
Voice actors are really cool.
It would be out of character, but I know out of place, but it wouldn't. Whatever. We've seen Jedi. I wouldn't mind seeing Ruby characters in Soul Calibur.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I mean, they could just keep spreading if you wanted to.
Well, it's like I said. Ruby. I mean, it's the funny.
It probably lost its charm.
It lost its charm for me, but but keeps it. But the reason why I'm still around is because I do like the characters a lot, and then not only that,
those character designs are so good.
Yeah, they're good, and then Chibi's the only thing that makes me smile out of Ruby nowadays, which is sad.
That's where they lost
I
me.
thought you were gonna cut your sentence. Just Chibi's the only thing that makes me smile, and just leave it there.
You know what?
Chibi's the only thing that makes me smile.
Because it's actually genuinely funny. Like, I feel like that voice actor's having more fun when they're in the Chibi universe than they are.
I think that's also part of the lore and kind of like story building with like within the characters' development and their characteristics, right? They're more expressive in that way, but in the regular show they're mostly fighting and
it got super serious. Yeah,
super serious.
Yeah, I'm okay with the super serial.
Like I would be okay with it to an extent. I'm kind of in between because I don't like that and I don't like that. Because one, I like the fact that they're doing more gimmicks and jokes and stuff like that in the Chibi version, but it gets to a point where I'm like, that's not even funny anymore. I feel like I'm kind of too much. Yeah. And then the other side also has its too much moments too.
Yeah, well, it's just...
Would you rather have it be dark and gritty and still have Looney Tunes antics?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what Ruby became.
I'm thinking because I didn't give a complete answer to you. I mean, what else is Looney and has cool? I'm just thinking of a different anime that could fulfill that.
It's called Excel Saga.
Nope.
I thought you were talking about Cell World with the robot.
I can't put my finger on it.
With the butterfly girl. Oh, I've been watching Toradora.
Oh yeah, how's
good.
That?
Toradora's it's a thing. I like it.
How far are you? Did you meet Kashiwa Ami yet?
Yes. Is it the girl with the blue hair?
Yes.
Yeah, I met her.
She's rad.
I can see why she's your best girl. It's so funny because I felt like I tried to guess Eddie's and then he threw me off the scent.
No, I'm surprised because that. I like Taiga more than I like all the other characters.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have pegged you for Minarin.
Yeah, that's what Minarin.
You guys are like, what? I'm like, no, because the thing is, I thought I was at the beginning of the show, but at the end of it, it changed because I was like, holy crap,
Taiga, you're-
Taiga for best pick. I'm like, no, Minarin, like you're too much. You can't handle.
You're too much.
It's like I like Mako, but
What I like is there's
there's
like
too much.
no, in the behind the scenes booklet that came with the old Aniplex release of Toradora, one of the interviews with the voice actress of Minarin was just straight up, oh yeah, this role is fun. I have to flip flop between a 16-year-old girl and a middle-aged man.
Okay, I can see that.
That's why I like Minarin.
I'm watching it again a little bit. Like I'm watching the dub, but I'm not sure if that will change what I think of Minarin. Like she was also like my favorite in the beginning, but it kind of changed towards the end because I felt more connection towards Taiga than I did Minarin. Where Minarin is just she's Minarin. She's more of a friend than anything.
Well, it's funny because like I used to hate Cinderace like with a passion, but it's so funny.
But
because,
Twin Tails changed everything.
yeah.
When the Twin Tails attacked, everything changed.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, the only thing I got out of Cinderace were just dumb like harem series, right? And then I watched Toradora, and I'm like,
I'm having a second like
because I'm writing.
thinking of harem series.
Yeah, because
Continue.
I'm like writing a Tsundere character, so I'm like using Toradora as a reference, and I'm like,
She's the right one.
yeah, she makes sense for why she acts the way she acts versus like, hey, I'm Chitoge, I'm an idiot, I own the mafia and all of this fun stuff, and yet I act cruel to the main character because I don't know why.
I'm telling you, you need to go watch.
Because hormones.
Yes,
she
she's
has
American.
She's too American.
Just go watch Zero no Skyma, where it's what Taiga was before there was that role, and it's just Taiga with pink hair in Hogwarts.
Oh my god.
So like Little Witch Academia, but like before.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
another show that got over the radar because of Netflix. Oh, guys, by the way, I don't know how long we're gonna have this episode, but if you want to know, Anime Strike is dead. So you have an Amazon Prime account, go
You
watch.
can finally go watch Made in Abyss.
Yes, go watch Made in Abyss. It's great.
I was not worried about this anime double paywall thing. I only knew about it, but I don't care about
Well, see,
it.
I had to watch. I signed up for the trial only because in last episode of those guys I was explaining about the No Game No Life premiere, but the dub was only on Amazon Strike, so I had to I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be the nice guy and get a trial version.
Pay
and
the
watch.
money, go check it out.
Oh, so you paid? That's why you.
No,
have
no,
such
I
a grudge.
didn't.
He got the
Hey,
free trial.
I got the free trial, and I thought I was gonna
Also get the
I was also-
access to it.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get rid of it until you told me about Recreators, and then that's when I just said, okay, I'll pay it once.
Really now?
Yeah, and then I watched Recreators.
So you made it worth it with Recreators.
Yeah, because Recreators was worth it more than No Game
For
No Life.
me,
in my
I've
opinion.
been reading more manga than I've been watching anime.
That's fair.
So what I did catch up was something you recommended, DK.
Okay.
Murcielago.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Lamborghini
Well-
jumping building.
Yeah.
Yuri, love
How
him.
far are you? Just because since I'm buying the
I'm,
manga as it comes out, I'm currently at the point where she joins the Rose cult.
I'm not that far.
Okay.
I'm probably on volume 17. Or no, 11, 13.
Chapter 17.
Yeah, they're hostage inside a warehouse. No, a mansion, and the dude just wants to.
Okay, cool. You're in the trap house.
Yeah, we're in the trap house right now. And they want you to.
Did you finish that one yet?
I did.
So you already know about the point where the driver parkours in a boat into
Yes.
the cliffside?
Yes.
They don't show it. It's just there's a house on top of a hill
And
on
somehow,
the cliffside of an ocean. Somehow there's a boat that just goes through the wall.
Oh my god.
because she wasn't invited to this party.
Yeah.
No, I remember you showing me the first chapter of that, and I was like,
It gets pretty wild.
yeah, like it's pretty wild. Like
I like
didn't
the
catch up with
premise
that one.
for it. It's definitely action packed, and the characters are. A lot
I
of
wish
fun.
I had it on me because I bought it. It was shrink wrapped, so I couldn't read what's inside. But just reading the back of the book.
Hey, you guys want some coffee? No.
Oh, I'm good.
A third cup?
You go.
I don't know.
Sure. Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Oh boy,
I-
I'm
I-
gonna be
I
wired.
was supposed to I was gonna call you to see if we had enough coffee for them, but I said no, I don't want to waste our coffee supply, and we ended up buying something from CVS instead. Yeah,
It's okay.
I didn't want to waste our coffee supply.
It's fine. I'm not a coffee drinker, so.
But yeah,
Man.
we normally offer coffee, and it's just like I don't know if we have any more.
Well, that's usually those guys' traditions. We always drink something.
There's a beverage somewhere.
Yeah, like today it's just water and coffee.
I got water here.
Last time it was a cinnamon whiskey, and the day before it was a root beer rum. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Rum and root beer.
Rum and root beer. Which
it
is
always
good.
changes.
Fight the power.
Row.
We're in our final 5 minutes.
So anything you guys want to end on?
Mm,
Before we
play more video games. Read
I
more
brought
manga.
Melee, Soul Calibur 2, and Sonic Adventure, and my memory card, so that way we don't have to worry about unlocking characters. So, you got anything you want to say, DK?
The Sword Art Online movie was fun.
Oh my goodness!
Yay,
Is that a good
Xenon.
closing note?
That's a great.
Yay,
closing note.
Xenon.
I'm hoping next podcast it's just Valentine's
thing I
Day. Don't stupidity.
Perhaps.
I'm down for that.
Hopefully, you'll hear from us within the month because it's going to be sad if it's March by the time this comes out.
Oh man! And then the Valentine's Day episode comes out in
March
April.
comes in like a lion.
Yes.
No,
I didn't talk about the scuba diving, but I think I save it.
You sure?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna go diving soon anyway, so I'll give you.
You'll
guys,
have a scuba story.
Yeah, a proper scuba story because right now they baby you when it comes to like where you could go and what you could do.
Tell me if you get to punch a fish.
I've
my
tried.
God.
They
Like-
move very fast.
So tune in next week to Joe's Guys Podcast. We talk about love, loneliness, and
Will
scuba
that-
diving.
Will that
Man.
Biodude punch a fish? Tune in next month.